dropping the ball. All the memories of us having a ball. Wait, let me get your dough. Though I don't get paid to be a simp for this girl.
What it do, what it does, YouTube, and welcome back to yet another episode. Gang, you know who it is. If you are a Tim subscriber, I just want to let you know how much of a gorgeous wholesome you are. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to hit that red button, and while you're at that, don't forget to click that notification bell. Anyway, as you can tell by the title of the video today, we're going to be talking about how to stay scarce in this society to make sure that at all times, no matter the recession, you are up there in value. You are a dollar. Okay, I mean, the dollar is going down, but like, man, you get what I mean? You must be the diamond, the gold reserve. Stay scarce in society because that is what holds your value and put you up there. Do you get what I mean? This video was mainly inspired by like what a downturn of a season I've been going through, because guys, school is not nice. Like, oh my god, school is not nice. School is yes, you get what I mean, man. School, yes, school has just been taking a toll on me, and for so many reasons, but 90% because of school. I've been feeling a lot more insecure and not secure about myself because, one, school gets me stressed and it shows on my face, so I look like my problems. It's like when I say hi to you or good morning, I'm greeted by your problems. You get what I mean? And man, so my whole life, okay, for the past term per se, like I feel like I've been mainly focused on school and being the best version of myself academically. I forget that I'm human at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying? I forget that, look, I have to be taken care of also by myself. I forget that I have certain things I like doing, certain things that make me, which is YouTube, because YouTube is just my platform. It's where I get to share a piece of myself to the world. You get what I mean? But yeah, basically I've been so scarce from myself, which is not good. But look, I'm talking about being scarce in society, whereby, you know, you're regarded as one very whole person, working towards being the best version of yourself. Working towards being the best version of yourself type of scarce. You get what I mean? Appreciating and value, meaning being that dream girl that you hope to be in the future, working towards that. So that's the type of scarcity we live in. So first things first, let's try to define what scarcity means, right? Scarcity just basically means something that is so limited in its supply that, you know, it's not so easy for you to get a grab of or to get a hold of, right? But yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of economics terms, you know, scarcity, the word itself, and how, because economics is basically a subject, or is it a subject? It is, yeah, a subject, a course, which basically explains how humans behave in relation to what scarce resources, and I'm gonna get you to be a scarce resources in 5 steps. So firstly, for you to become that best version of yourself, that optimum, highly efficient person of yourself, that whole person, okay, is for you to set goals for yourself, right? So from my previous video of how things to know about yourself this year, I did mention that know your purpose, know who you are, not what you are. Be able to distinguish between what you are and who you are. I'll leave the link somewhere there. So from knowing your purpose on this earth, you're able to say, okay, as Moradi, these are my goals and this is what I'm working towards this year and 50 years from now. Do you get what I mean? So set goals, set targets for yourself, and mainly associate yourself with that particular goal, right? For some people, they would write it down on a book, and that's okay, or on a vision board, that's okay, because there's a saying that says that once you write something down or you write your goal down, you've basically solved about 50% of it already, right? You've solved about 50% of that problem that you've been working on solving, or that goal, you've already attained 50% of it by writing it down. So make sure to really understand that I wake up in the morning working towards what? What is the end goal of me surviving? What is the end goal of me being a human being? Like, what is this life thing about exactly? What does it mean to me through these goals, right? Because from those goals, you know where you're headed and where you're aligned, right? You're able to basically make something out of your life, okay? And that goal could be literally be at 25 years, I'm gonna buy a GLE. Because I saw Mehlali do it, I'm gonna do it. Ish. Guys, but you know that GLE, but yeah, not to derive too much from the story, to deviate too much from the story. Yes, you could set a goal like my first car is gonna be a Mercedes Benz. What does that do? It channels you to waking up every morning and align yourself with things that are gonna make you get that Mercedes Benz every morning. So for you to become Scarce, senoga in Setswana we call it, separate yourself, be different, be unique by setting those goals from yourself, from anyone else, because only in that purpose in life that you have for yourself makes you different from the other person, makes you scarce in your supply. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. And the second thing I want to talk about, which is basically the points I'm going to talk about are just interdependent, right? They depend on each other. So from setting your goals, the second thing you're going to do is prioritize your goals, right? Priority within these resources that we're trying to make ourselves scarce in as a product or as a whole person. We're going to talk about our time, our availability to a lot of these stuff that happens, the environmental things, the social things that happen with us, your time, your energy, your sleep, you know. So priority, we're talking about how you're gonna strategize, come up with a strategy or plan of action as to how you're gonna implement your plans, your goals, into becoming this best version of yourself. Like, I'm gonna be repeating that phrase because that's what we're working towards by becoming what? Scarce. So find a way as to what is the most effective route or the most efficient route that is going to get you to your end goal, right? You want a Mercedes Benz. As a 19-year-old who's doing A-levels or maybe second year in UB, how am I going to get that? How do I allocate my time in such a way that, you know, I make the best use of it in order to work towards that Mercedes Benz in what you call it, in 5 years to come, right? In 5 years to come, what do you want? Maybe let's say maybe I'm just making this very, maybe that point would be very bombastic or hard to relate to for some person, but even the simplest of things, like maybe your goal is to become single this year, because that's the only thing you understand, that's the only thing you hear. But yes, to break it down, let's say you want to be a single girl this year. You're gonna work on becoming the best version of yourself single. You get what I mean? You're gonna talk about your time, because you're single. You have no one to say, hey baby boy, I'm leaving my place, I'm going there, yada yada yada, da, 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 da. No, you don't have anyone to literally to lie out. What is the strategy or what is the plan as of this person who wants the goal of being single and making the best out of the time they're single? You have ample time to yourself. You have no one to explain to where you're going. You have all the freedom in the world, no restrictions whatsoever, right? You're gonna take that time to channel every energy, every time, every effort, those sleepless nights into yourself instead of in someone else's cup. Make yourself full to the brim. Make yourself a whole person. Work on yourself. Work on a skill that you don't know about. If you're bored, the girls are out with their man, do something about it. Like, do something that enriches you, enhances you to be your most efficient, you know, self. Gotta do it in such a way that it makes it look very attractive to be single. Do you get what I mean? And if you want to be in a relationship, so be it. Be the best version of yourself within that relationship. You know, communicate with that person in the best way. Be there for that person as much as you wanted to be there with them. Be in a healthy kind of relationship. Don't make it just a relationship. Do you get what I mean? Give yourself off where where your goals are. You know, give yourself off to where you're gonna be the best version of yourself. That's how you are. That's how you don't get into sticky situations or situationships. Do you get what I mean? That's where you don't find yourself not knowing what you're doing at that very moment of your time. It reduces the confusion which brings about the scarcity. You know where you're supposed to be, you know what you want, you know your goals, you have a strategy, and you actively implement that strategy. So it reduces the confusion. You see yourself only being in places whereby bring about those goals, bring results to those goals, right? And then what follows through is the people you surround yourselves with. Okay, fine, I want to be this millionaire within the age this and this, within X age, within X number of years, right? So what am I going to do? Let's look at my friends. Let's evaluate the type of people I'm going to be giving more of my time to, because time is a very scarce resource in itself. So you evaluate where it is most efficient in achieving your goals, right? The people you surround yourself with, are they party animals? Are they giving you the advice you need? Are they exposing you to the opportunities that you need on a silver platter, or they're just stripping away the opportunities from you? Because there are two types of friends. There'll be that friend, I mean, in terms of the goal, there'll be that friend that literally asks you all the time, hey, ngwanyana, maybe your forex friends, what trade? I didn't trade. Did you lose? Did you win some? You know, or that friend that be like, hey, there's a party tonight. Let's go. Where you up? Let's get drunk. Stuff like that. And that other friend literally is gonna waste that weekend to make it take more years for you to achieve that goal than a friend who by within that weekend they're getting you closer and closer to your goal. So surround yourself with the type of people that are constantly urging you to go to your aims and basically actively work on them. You get what I mean? So if you know who you are, you know what life means to you, you know what you want in life, you will be scarce within the access you allow people to have of you, right? So you won't just be relentlessly seeing yourself in CBD, the deja vu or whatever. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Have fun, guys. It's your life. You only live once for a reason, because sometimes it gets tiring in life. But all I'm saying is surround yourself with the right people, the people you know. Be accountable also. Like, the people you know will tell you the truth and will call you out and will tell you that, my girl, wake up, smell the bread. Do you know what I mean? And then another thing is to be reflective of, okay, I've been doing, this is my goal and this is what I've been doing to get it. But to be quite honest, is it actually working for me? Do I see myself getting closer and closer to it? It's the same thing academically. Like, let's say first term, you got like a 50 something for your exam and damn, you didn't know what happened, right? Be reflective of your study methods. How did I study? Did I study within a short period of time? Did I study overnight? That was the problem. Had I studied like for 3 weeks before that, would I have gotten the same mark? Like, be reflective of the methods and strategies you apply into achieving your goals. If my goal is to, let's say, I don't know, become this very, very big influencer, content creator. Let's look at the stats. What's going on? Why are my numbers not going? Am I as consistent as I need to be? Is my content as engaging? Am I using the right tags, handles? I don't know much about influencing. It's something I'm willing to go into and I should be going into. It's just that I have school right now, right? But yeah, you get what I mean? Do your research enough to assess whether whatever you're doing is working for you and how can you better that method to achieve that particular goal. That's how you reduce wastage, reduce the wasted time, the wasted sleep nights, the wasted early mornings, the wasted, sacrifices that you could have been at Groove that time, chowing that money you've made, but like now you're here with zero results. You get what I mean? Like, it's tough. The world doesn't necessarily always go your way, but be reflective. Be able to reflect on the things that you are doing, that you feel like it's input towards the long run, right? Be reflective of them and assess whether they're working for you or they don't. Busi Tembekwayo always says this particular he always says this thing. Let me try to remember it. Busi Tembekwayo always says, learn to divorce emotion from facts. So this is the very key time you should be able to divorce emotions from facts. Yes, I'm comfortable with doing this and this and this and this, but let's be real. Has it earned you? Has it got you where you want to go? Are you scarce in the fact that you only limit yourself to the things that are your goals, your passion, do you get what I mean? Yeah. And the last but not least, is be authentic within. I can't stress this enough, but be authentic within yourself at all times, because that's what differentiates you from the next person. That's your unique selling point. Unique selling point meaning that special feature that is unique to you and makes you different from the next person, right? Within that niche that you fit in, that is of you alone, you are limited. Appreciate that. Run away with that. Be passionate about it. Have pride within it to be like, ayo, I'm like this and this and this and this, and I'm okay with it. And this is how I actively employ this character of mine within the things I do, within the things I love doing, within the things that are of future benefit, short-term benefit. Do you get what I mean? Because you won't get burnt out in chasing your goals if you are authentic within doing all of them. Do you get what I mean? If you stay true to yourself at all times, it's very less likely that you just say, do I really need that Mercedes though? You need to understand where you come from. Who do you stand? What do you stand for? Authentically, because it's who you are, who you believe you are, who you will be, and who you dream to be. So stick to that person, stick to that persona, be authentic within the strategies you take, the priorities you make to your goal, to meet your goals, right? And yeah, the list could just go on and on and on and on. But in this kind of economy whereby our society or generation is just filled with peer pressure and so many transactional types of relationships and interactions within ourselves, we need to be able to be scarce and only fit into people that really make a significant change in the betterment of ourselves. Like it starts from within before you allow someone else to influence your decision making. So you use scarcity. We're talking about scarcity in relation to all the things I've been talking about. Being able to be authentic, to be yourself, and know what you want and move like that. Like represent what you want to be. Because Steve Harvey always says that you need to like walk the talk. What you think of yourself in your head, what you tell yourself in the mirror, act like that person. It's a different story if you're gonna be indulging in things that are complete opposite of this person you're working on, because it's an art. It's a piece of art you're working on a canvas that you are painting. So, guys, I urge you guys to just be yourself and be proud of yourself, be proud of your goals, act like them, be like them, talk about them, talk to yourself about it, and but yeah, I don't know what empowered me to make this video today, but I guess I just have a different level of confidence just from working on myself for the past few weeks, because like I told you guys, I've been going down, even content wise. Like my time app limit was up, so I had to wrap up. Anyway, yeah, bye guys. I can't remember what I said from the last video, but yes, enjoy life, guys. If you really, this is what I said. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you like more of this type of content, sit downs, life talks and all of that, make sure to leave a comment, because leave a comment, leave a like, share your thoughts about my views and share your views too. That I would really appreciate so much. Make sure to like the video. Please like the videos, because guys, this is what empowers me to go on and on YouTube, the stats and the analytics of them. So I'd appreciate it very much. Share, comment, like, tell a friend to tell another friend, and even internationally we can do this, baby.